The most powerful thing you can do? Be silent in two situations. When your words can't fully express how you feel. Stay silent when no words are even needed. Sometimes silence speaks louder than anything you could say. It might just change the way you communicate and connect forever. When someone can't understand your feelings through your words, and when someone can understand everything without any words. Have you ever felt like no matter how much you explain, no matter how many words you use, the other person just doesn't get it? Or have you ever been with someone who understands you so deeply that words aren't even needed? What if I told you that in both these situations, the most powerful thing you can do is stay silent? Yes, silence. Not the awkward kind, but the kind that speaks louder than words. Today, we're diving into a life-changing lesson from the legendary Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. 2 times when silence is your greatest strength. Stick around, because this might just change the way you communicate forever. The power of silence when words fail. Picture this. You're trying to explain how you feel. You're pouring your heart out, but the other person just isn't getting it. Maybe they're not listening, maybe they're distracted, or maybe they just don't care enough to understand. What do most people do in this situation? They keep talking, they raise their voice, they get frustrated. But here's the truth. When someone can't understand your feelings through your words, more words won't help. This is where silence becomes your superpower. Dr. Kalam once said, "Silence is the best reply to a fool." And he was right. Silence isn't about giving up. It's about saying, "I won't waste my energy where it's not valued." Think about it. When you stay silent, you're not losing the argument. You're winning the battle within yourself. You're protecting your peace, your energy, and your self-respect. Silence in this case isn't weakness. It's wisdom on steroids. Have you ever seen a wise person argue with someone who refuses to understand? No. They simply smile, stay silent, and walk away. Because they know something that most people don't. Silence is more powerful than 1,000 words. The next time you find yourself trying to explain your worth, your feelings, or your truth to someone who refuses to understand, take a deep breath. Pause and choose silence. Let them talk, let them assume, let them misunderstand. Because in the end, your peace is more important than their opinion. Dr. Kalam's life and the power of silence. Dr. Kalam's life was a masterclass in the power of silence. He was a man of few words, but when he spoke, the world listened. He knew when to speak and when to let silence do the talking. As a scientist, a leader, and a mentor, he used silence to reflect, to think deeply, and to inspire. He believed that wisdom isn't always in speaking, it's in knowing when to stay silent. He once said, "Don't respond to people who don't value your words. Let your silence teach them." And that's a lesson we all need to remember. The beauty of silence when someone understands without words. Now let's shift gears. Imagine sitting with someone who just gets you. You don't need to explain yourself. You don't need to fill the silence with words. Just being together feels like a conversation in itself. This is the magic of the second situation, when someone understands everything without any words. Dr. Kalam believed that the strongest relationships are built on understanding, not just words. When you find someone who can read your silence, who can feel what you're feeling without you saying a word, that's a connection worth cherishing. Think about a moment in your life when someone simply sat with you during a difficult time, and without speaking, they made you feel understood. Maybe it was a close friend, a parent, or even a stranger. That kind of silent understanding is rare, but when you find it, you realize that words are sometimes unnecessary. In these moments, silence isn't empty, it's full of meaning. It's a bond that goes beyond words. It's trust, love, and understanding all wrapped into one. And honestly, it's one of the most beautiful feelings in the world. When you're with someone who understands you without words, don't rush to fill the silence. Embrace it, appreciate it, because that kind of connection is priceless. Final takeaway, how to apply this in your life. So how can you use this wisdom in your own life? Start by paying attention. When your words aren't being heard, don't shout louder. Choose silence. When you're with someone who understands your silence, don't break it, embrace it. When you feel frustrated trying to explain yourself, remember, not everyone deserves your energy. Silence isn't about giving up or staying quiet out of fear. It's about choosing your battles, protecting your peace, and honoring the connections that truly matter. Here's my challenge to you. The next time you're in one of these two situations, pause, take a breath, and ask yourself, will words help, or is silence the answer? Because in a world full of noise, silence can be the most powerful thing you have. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to smash that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe to the channel for more life-changing lessons. Let's grow together. Until next time, stay silent when it matters, and let your actions speak louder than words. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.